think I'm alive. I'm sitting here staring at the wall. Hello, everybody. Hi. It's Tuesday night. Here we go. Gonna try to do a video craft show for adults because we like to do things with all kinds of craft stuff and we like to paint and glue and cut. And we also have to say for adults because we use sharp things like needles and knives and scissors and dangerous electrical items and stuff like that. So we have to give that little thing. And it's a live chat show. We like to play and chit chat with the people in the chat room. So let's see if I can find me on here so I can see if there's anybody in the chat room yet. And believe it or not, it's just me. It's just me. Okay. So we'll get some people in here in just a few minutes. Kathy was on. So I imagine they're still over there. And that's okay. There's Candy. Hi, Candy. Howdy do, dear. Howdy do, howdy do. How's you? There's Janet. Hi, Janet. Did you have a good dinner? Joe borrowed my glue, but he brought it back. It's a good thing. I was going to have to whip him. Hi, Glenda. It's lovely to see all of you all. Thank you for coming in. I tell you, I'm a little puny today. I, I'm I'm not sick, but I think Joe and I had a little bit of food poisoning yesterday. Yeah. So everything's kind of like rumbling around in my belly. So hopefully everything is going to stay down there. I haven't been really sick to my stomach, but we had some Chinese yesterday. I know. I've never gotten food poisoning from this Chinese place, and I've been down here for over 10 years, and I can't even remember ever having food poisoning before. I'm sure I've had it sometime in my 64 years. I'm sure I've had food poisoning before, but I have a pretty tough stomach. Um, I can hold anything down just about. I'm pretty good. But anyway, it's just taking its sweet time and going through. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I was feeling kind of sweaty earlier, and I thought, well, if I need to go lay down, I'll go lay down. But maybe I'll just I'll perk up, with you guys. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? How you guys doing? Everybody okay? Chinese can be a little salty. Yeah, yeah. Well, we had rice. There was rice with it. I usually get the noodles, and I called him. I wanted to tell them because not really to complain, but to let them know that maybe they need to do a clean sweep of the kitchen, and do a 1-2. Uh, and he says, "What time? What time was it?" And I said, "Well, it was lunchtime, and it was after lunch." When we ordered, and he said, "What'd you order? What'd you order?" And his English wasn't real clear, but he understood what I said when I said food poisoning. He understood me, and I said, "Well, I ordered the beef and broccoli and the vegetable lo mein." He said, "You come in, we'll give you money back." Okay, because I loved him. I loved the restaurant. I mean, but it is an alley of a restaurant. I mean, they just have it's a small building. There's no place to eat in. There is a table there, but it's more or less for people just to sit at and wait for the food to be ready to come up on the counter. Yeah. It's a low end. So hi Pam. But they do a lot of work. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to perk right up. Joe come in with a Happy Meal. I can tell it. I can tell right now he's got a whole handful of stuff. You better not get too happy. Why? Are they mine? She didn't pick them up. That's what I'm saying. She hadn't come yet. Those go back out into the mailbox. The mail, okay. She forgot to take my mail out. She brought a bunch of stuff up to the house. She didn't. And she forgot to She didn't
switch
get
it
the
out.
box. Okay.
Right.
So that's okay. I won't get mad at
You
her.
won't
I've
put
mailed
the.
out some hunt list for the scavenger hunt. If anybody cannot
Well, here, this is somebody's.
print if anybody cannot print their scavenger hunt list out, let me know and I'll send it to you. This is something that we're going to do this month. First time, I can't open this. I get in trouble if I open this. Um, this is to me from Dana Yates. She's mailed me a package, and she mailed Rebecca a package just like this. And what we're going to do, one of the Sunday, I think she's picked the third Sunday of the month, and I don't know when that'll be. All these, I think it's going to be Sunday afternoon. We're going to, all three of us, Dana, Rebecca, and myself, are going to open that package at the same time. And it's the same thing. We all have the same thing in the same package. So we get to make something out of that envelope. Let's see my calendar.
And so you're not going to
So,
see hers, and she's not going to see
well,
yours.
that's just going to be Sundays, the 15th. That's the third Sunday. So if that's the case, next Sunday, woohoo! It's the first time that we've done it, and I think Lisa and some of the other girls have done the same thing Wednesday or something. Something the same six Wednesday or something where they all get the same six items, and then they make an art page out of it. So that's what Dana wanted to do. Only Dana's the one who started it, and she said we are to put 10 things in each of the envelopes. Well, my 10 things was completely flat. Yeah, the same six Wednesdays. Yes, thank you, Janice. Um, and but there's 10 things in here for me to make a page out of. And I was thinking today I'm going to need a book to put them in. We're going to do it once a month. And I found a calendar, and I was going to make this my book, but I don't think that's going to be, this is going to be a strong enough paper. So I might have to resort to a different book. And I've got other books I can repurpose. Tammy wants a piece of the hunt. Okay. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy's in love. I got one right here for you, Tammy. Got one. So anyway, so be looking for that next on Sunday this week. Be a looking. Hmm. Um, I'll get that right out, honey. So, anything else going on? Debbie Reynolds movie. Hi, Brittany. Brittany in here? I swear I don't see her. There's Pam. I sent out some invitations. If anybody wants to come in and paint with me tonight, I thought that maybe that might help take up some of the space. But if not, we'll do it. I want to do the 365 book. I was hoping that Melissa would be here, and we can do a 365, and then we can do an altar page in my clothing catalog, my Peruvian catalog. We'll do an altar page in it. There she is. Hi, Brittany. And so if y'all have your 365 book out, we are going to continue working in it. Uh, we're only barely halfway through, so we can stand to do one every day. And I was just opening up a page. Hi, Jeannie. Fill this area with drawings of waves. Whoa, wavy lines. And looky here, I got me a new credit card. Thanks, Joe.
What?
Gave me a credit card.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, big one.
Yeah. I'll use that. I'll stick that up here where I can get to it. So one of our warm-ups is filling in this little tiny area with waves. And we could do wavy lines or water waves. They're starting to say hi to you, Joe.
Hi, lady. Said hello, hello.
And you left Abby outside.
I left her after for a reason.
Why?
She's a bad dog.
Well, did she potty?
Well, Nora's been out there chasing a little squirrel, and when I opened the door, Abby took out, shot off like a rocket, and I told her, I said, "Get back here." She just kept on going, just like she was free and fancy.
Well, she's a dog. What'd you expect her to do?
Because I expect her to mind me. So now she can sit out there and bark.
She's in trouble.
Until the cows come home.
She's in trouble.
And when the cows come home, she'll quit.
She's in trouble now. I will address this after a while. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to do a warm up. There's Pam. Will you click on Pam's shadow? It says add to stream. Right there, add to stream. There's Pam. I've been with Pam all day.
Not all day.
Turn my volume up on the keypad. Way up.
Hello, Pam.
A little bit more.
Hi, Joe.
There you go.
Hello.
I didn't know if you'd be feeding the kids by now or not.
I made dinner, and I already ate dinner, and the kids are eating dinner, so we're good.
All right. Piece of cake. Well, we're just doing a little warm up here, and it says to make waves. And I'm just going to use a blue ink pen. And I'm just going to make a page of waves. I guess I could paint it like I do in one of my paintings. Let's do that. Plan B. Let's do some fancy painting. Oh,
what?
What'd you do?
Huh?
Bring her back. She left and come back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Add to stream. Thank you. There you go.
There we go.
I didn't go anywhere.
I seen you. I just
Joe clicked. He's over there unsupervised. So I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go out with the dog.
That's okay. Not a problem.
What did he do? What did he do the other day? I forgot what he did.
Wow.
I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to make a little ocean scenery here. That's the horizon. The horizon. But this is just for warm up. It's page 85. If anybody is wanting to play along in the book, just a little warm up, making some waves.
Hi, Patty.
Here's Patty. So there's some blue.
So what does page 85 say?
What's that?
What does it say?
It says fill this area with drawings of waves.
Drawings of waves. Okay.
Drawings of waves. So I painted the skyline of the ocean, which is one of my, things I do in my paintings. And I can use a little bit of sky. Just a little bit of sky. A little bit of sky and a little bit of white. Um, I lost my train of thought. Come on. There it goes. That's more than enough. I know. Oh, that reminds me. I got a new artist book that Chris Kalu inspired me to buy. It was a book that she was painting out of, and I'll put these clouds up here. These are going to be some clouds going here, and and there's some waves in it in that little in this book. Uh, it's a watercolor book, and and she was painting some pictures out of this, and she's posted them in my Facebook group. And let's see if I can find one that she did. I know I saw two of them in here. She did this one. It's a drop in the ocean. She did this ocean scene, and she put like jellyfish in it and some other fish swimming around in this. She did that one, and she did another wave. There's the underwater sunbeams. And she did this one here, the mountain of wave. She did that. And this, some of these pictures in here, they like have steps, one, two, three, four of stages to do them in. And I've kind of done that before in another book. And the mountain wave is the same way. It starts out with the beginning with nothing, and then you start with a shadow, and then you get a little darker, and then you get a little darker, and you work your way up to the mountain of the wave. And here's the final picture. So I think that we can do this. I think I can do this with you guys. And see, here's some waves, just some lines in the waves, in the water, which is kind of what I'm kind of doing. So hi, Kellyanne. Hello, everybody. If I haven't said hi to you, but I did just recently bought this book, so I was hoping that we could work on that in this year coming up. So what I'm going to do here next,
Malaya's here, and Jean.
We got
Jeannie,
Jeannie,
and
Jeannie, and
Janet, and Janice, and Kellyanne, and Patty.
We got all the J's here today. And I'm just going to put one little dot of, it's probably not even open. It's not. It's not open.
I really don't know how to draw waves.
Well, other than the cursive, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, that's all I know. And the back and forth, the water marks.
Yeah.
And I've got a little trick that I can do with, you put just a little bit of yellow on the page right there in the middle. And then you take your brush and go back and forth on it, and that yellow blends in. The yellow blends in. So here we go. Onto the ocean, and if there was a sun up here in the sky or some kind
I can draw a sun.
Yeah.
Sun's easy to draw.
So there's and if it's too much, then you just sort of wipe it off a little bit until it's not so much. Like that. Ta-da! And then I'm going to take some more white. Let me get the good white. I don't know if this is the good white or the bad white. I got more of the bad white. I need to um, mark my bottle. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this white, and I'm just going to do just some waves. So here are the caps, the wave caps. So there's my page of waves. And the big ocean. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
If you all didn't watch Pam this afternoon, you need to go back and watch the replay. It was really kind of fun. We watched her all day. She tried. Oh, and that's what I was going to tell you. When you signed off the second time, it didn't go off. It repeated the last line over and over and over. So you need to go into your.
I need to go in and look.
Yeah, and make sure you cut it off. Get it cut off, because it was the very last line in the room was. I'm going to cut off or something, and it repeated it over and over and over, the very last line you said. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's still saying that.
Oh my. I'll have to go in and edit it, I guess.
Yeah. Make sure you get it all turned off all the way. But she tried to say goodbye about 2 hours earlier, and it wouldn't click off because she was on her iPad or something.
No, I was on my computer on my laptop.
On your laptop.
And I tried to push end stream, and I clicked it, but it just wouldn't end it.
Yeah. So we ended up sewing, and we watched her sew, and we said, well, we like to watch you sew. We like to watch glue dry. What do you mean? So we did. We watched her sew, and she got all of her little pretty tea towels finished, and got a lot of progress done.
I got 4 of them done.
Yeah. So okay.
We talked about my jacket and about my scavenger hunt book and about all the things I got in my Keisha box.
Yep. And it was a good stream. It was really cute. So anyway, there's my page of waves. So I'm just going to leave this open and lay it over here out of the way. And I'm going to go right on into my, hi Teresa, my catalog book. And I'm going to see what I can do. And I was going to try to do something outer spacey-ish if I could. So I'm going to get some dark colors, and I'm going to paint around my girl like she's in outer space. And I just wanted to try to see if I could do it more than anything. So I'm just going to sort of paint around her and see if I can do it. That's what I was going to do. So if you want to play along, this is a free catalog. It's the Peruvian Connection, and you just go to peruvianconnection.com and you sign up for a free catalog. Just type in free catalog or catalog, and it'll come up, and it'll tell you what to how to fill the form out, and you fill your name and address out, and they will send you this little catalog within 7 to 10 days. So, but you can use any catalog. It doesn't have to be this one. And the idea is to do a reverse or do a alteration of the page. So I'm keeping the girl. And what I should have done is I should have just cut her out, then put her on a piece of black paper. Wouldn't that have been easier instead of painting it? Oh, well, maybe next time we'll cut her out. We'll cut the next one out. Yeah, you might find an easier way to do it. But their clothes are really cute in this catalog. This is a skirt and a little vest. And it's crocheted. They have a lot of crocheted items in here. And there's a little tassel on it. I don't know what it's connected to, but she's got a tassel. And I've been working in the scavenger hunt book as well. That's what all these little papers are over here. They're my scavenger hunt tabs. And some of the girls, Kathy Cowell, I think she had like 5 left and she's done. So it's like, oh my gosh, I got more than that.
Yeah, I have about 5 completed.
Yeah, Pam's got 5 completed, and I probably got maybe, I don't even know if I'm halfway done, but I've got a lot done.
But I have stuff picked out for it. I just don't have it put in the book yet.
Yep, I've done that too. I did Crayola a little bit ago, and all I did was cut off the Crayola paper off of the crayon and glue it in the book. I guess that's okay. I don't know. And I think Janet, she's been doing more art pages. And I'm just like doing it as a glue book and doing it a quickie fashion. And my book is a hodgepodge book. So there's her hair. So we're painting her out, buddy. So anyway, I thought we would do a little painting after I get done with this little reverse thing. I didn't know how long this will take me. I thought maybe I could whip it out pretty fast. And I can do some splatters on it. And I'll cover her up. So when I splatter, it won't be all over her. It'll just be on the background. That would be another good reason why I should have just cut her out and glued her down on a piece of black paper.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't be in the book.
That's right. She wouldn't be in the book. So.
But you wanted to keep it intact.
That's right. That's right. Put me back on schedule. This is almost done here. So, Dana, I got your package. Did you see it? Did you see me open it, Dana?
Nope.
Didn't you see me open it? I got it, Dana. I opened it up. Not. I didn't open it. But it's going to be Sunday. It's going to be Sunday, right? And it's going to be Sunday evening sometime. Did you make a time? Did you decide on what time?
Hi, Stephanie G.
Stephanie. What Dana say? 7:30. She said Sunday night at 7:30. Okay. I'm going to pencil you in. Hey, I'm supposed to write down some kind of a calendar. What was that? In my, it was a, what was it called? Toilet paper planner page. I can pencil it in and make a planner page and put that in my scavenger hunt book. And I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really fun. So I hope everybody comes in to watches how we all do it differently.
I'll probably have to watch you on the replay that day.
Oh, you're going to be out of town. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll have my phone with me, but
well,
don't know what I'll be up to at that point.
If you're in your hotel room all by yourself,
I'll be with my husband, so
well,
I'm staying in his hotel room.
You'll be busy.
Probably.
He didn't watch all of us, does he?
No, he doesn't. He watches his own YouTube stuff. He watches other channels.
Okay.
He might get tired of me and need a break. Who knows?
Well, if anything, he'll be wanting to watch his shows.
Yeah.
And you'll be watching his shows.
Well, he'll watch it on his phone, so. And I'll have my phone, so.
I'm going to move these out of the way because I'm going to splatter some black paint. And I'm going to put some purple on there too. I think I might be able to do some, what do you call some of them quasar things?
I thought the background was black. Why would you splatter black paint on the black background?
I'm going to do some swirls with purple, like quasar and like the Abulaurus.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to splatter with white stars.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so I'm just putting a bit of purple back there. You probably can't even see it. It's deep outer space.
But I'm sure you'll see it though.
I can see it.
But it shows up different when you're in person than when it's on camera.
It does. So let me close the purple up, close the black up. Get some of the white out. Get some of the good white out this time. I keep losing it. I don't think that's the good white. This is the good white. I'm going to put, what's it called? Prang on here. Prang is the dollar store. Nebula, there you go, Janice.
I think it was Lisa I was watching yesterday, and she was doing one of her pages, the outer space page, and she put rings around one of the planets. Yeah. It was really cool.
So there's that, but then here is looking for my little fan brush. That's how I like to make my splatters. And then I take another piece of paper. I thought I had one here. What did I do with everything? Here's one.
But I watched both Lisas yesterday. I watched Lisa Jameson and Lisa My Eclectic Life.
Oh yeah. I
So
watched
I think it was the Eclectic one that did the space page.
I watched a little bit of Lisa. So now I'm looking for my fan brush. And it's a little fan brush. This needs to be a soft brush. I might be able to get by with this one. And what I'm going to do is put just a little bit of white right here. And of course, I put too much out, so I'll put some of this back. That's why I never get rid of, I always have paint because I never use, I'm frugal. I'm frugal with my paint.
No, I'm not even dumping mine out. I'm dipping the brush right inside the jar.
So I got a little bit of water. And I take it on my brush. And then I need to cover my phone up and my iPad. Block it from
Well,
getting.
you don't want paint splatters on your phone and your iPad?
I do have slate. I don't want any more. So here are some of my stars. And you just pick up that watery paint. So like that. And see, I covered my girl up. So now all I have to do is cover the other side up.
Okay.
And
Lisa Jameson did this space page. That's cool.
I didn't remember seeing Lisa do it.
I just know I watched both of them. I watched one and one was done, and then I watched the other one.
Okay, I just need just a little bit more water and a little bit more coverage. What did I do with my water? Just a little squirt. And a little splatter there. And then I move this down to here. And maybe just put a few fake ones in there. Like that. That's it. And then I take and I wipe all of this up. And get rid of that little bit of messy paper. So see? Can you tell? So I don't have any on her, so that's good. I don't see any on her. So I need to go and look for some jewelry and to see if I can put a crown on her, some kind of a ornament. Doesn't she need some kind of a headband? Or wonder if I have a jewelry magazine. I've got a AAA magazine here. I'm looking for something that I could put on her head.
Hi, Sherry.
Something. I've got some ornaments here that look like stars. I need to find some kind of looky bear. There's an explosion. That might come in handy. So what I like to do when I do my reverse collages, I like to look for a couple of pages of things that I might be able to use. And you just sort of look around and look for something unusual. And it might be something like a different place or like this mountain here. Uh-huh. So I'm going to put this up here so that so I can lay my magazine down. And I'm going to pull this out. I think I might be able to use that mountain. You remember watching Avatar and remember the Hallelujah Mountain? Did you ever watch Avatar? It was a movie, and it was they were aliens, but they were blue people. Their skin
Oh
was
yeah.
blue.
I know what you're talking about.
And there was a spot in this show, in the movie, where they went to the Hallelujah Mountains, and it was little islands in midair, and the roots all hung down underneath the island, but then they were things that living on top. Just saying.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Chris.
Melissa, is it my Melissa?
Yeah, call her with Melissa. Yes.
We did the page 84 in the book. We did 84. So look at that. Let's see what else have I got over here. Trying to pull out these magazines out from under the books that I got. I have a couple of books that I want to show you that I got at the library yesterday. They had some books they were selling, and I found a couple of art books. Very nice. There's another big rock. See, I could use those as floating around in the space. That's what I can do with those rocks. Won't need a whole lot because the page isn't very big. Just looking for anything that might be interesting. And even something like this would be cute. I'm going to just quit right now because I'm finding too much stuff. I won't be able to use it all. Okay. So I'm going to try this. Get my scissors. And this will be a corner thing because it's square. And they're orbs. They're colored circles. I've been painting orbs this past month. So yeah. And I could probably do this without having to cut it out by just doing colored paper. I've got all these different size circles. And that reminds me, I think I've got a couple to mail to you. I wonder what I did with them, Pam.
Of what?
I have a couple of whole circle punches that I'm going to mail you. And
Oh yeah.
I think they're in this little tub right here. I haven't got to it yet. So I thought this would be interesting to put right here. So I'm going to do it.
Hi, Cheryl.
Is Cheryl here? Must be.
Yeah.
Dinner time's over. She comes in about now. So that's coming in from that corner of the galaxy. Freddie says hi. There's Chris. I showed your book off, Chris. We painted some waves in the 365 book. So here's a rock, and it's going to be. Is it considered a? Is it considered an asteroid rock floating in space? Is it an asteroid? Uh, a rogue rock flying around? So I'm going to
There's
put it
my
right
boy.
there. Look, I found another eye. This is the book I got the other eye out of. I'm going to cut it out because that would be a cool planet. And it can go in another corner.
I'm just using chalkboard marker on my page.
We can put this eyeball up here. We're putting it. We're doing it. Yeah, I was looking at the book that I got, Chris, and there's going to be several of them that I'm going to do this year, definitely. There's several in here, and one of them was your big rock, your big wave, and they're step by steps. They have step by step pictures, what to do first, second, and third, and I that's the way I like to paint, so I can follow these little directions in this book. So this will be great. And I showed him the ones that you did, the big wave and the under the sea one. And she's working in downtown Abbey. Chris did this one and posted it in my Facebook group. And then she did this one over here, under the water sunbeams.
Oh, that's really cool.
It is cool. And there's another one that's well, I guess that's it right there. A drop in the ocean. So, but anyway, this will be a nice book to paint in, and everybody will want to watch me do it. So she got a coloring book, and it was Downtown Abbey, and it's from a TV show, and and she's been doing coloring in it. Huh? Verika, hi. Howdy do, honey. Glad to see you here tonight. She comes up from an island way up above Scotland, on an island up there. And this could be some space weather coming up from somewhere. So I'm putting it in there. See if I can cut her skirt out from around it. Oh yeah. I know I said her name. I usually call her Veronica, but that's not her name. I can never say her name. That's just Joe.
Oh, Verika.
Eureka. It's like Eureka. And here's another rock, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I think I need another rock. We got all kinds of space weather going on here. If I do anything, it'll be down here on her skirt. I'll just put it down there.
Let's try this one.
I could paint something on her skirt, like an island or something. What could we paint on her skirt? Anybody have any other crazy ideas so far? So far, so good. Let's see here. So, let's see. I was looking for jewelry, wasn't I? Not above. It's above. You live in Norway, for you. Yes, my name is Eva Veronica. Okay, but Marika is my nickname. Well, then, I've been calling you the right thing all along. I must have asked you that years ago, what if your name was, and I've always called you Veronica, haven't I? So I'm not too far off out of my crazy world. I'm not too far off. No, away above. Away above. But I think you told me you lived on an island. I'd have to look that up. Let's see. Where's my phone? In Norway. In Norway. Froya. Norway. I was thinking it was an island up there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. Yeah. Yes. It is an island.
All right, I'm back.
So there's the island. I think she lives right there. You'll have to close out. You must. Do you have another window open, Pam?
No, it always echoes right after I turn my mic back on.
Oh, okay. It's sensitive.
Yeah,
Yes,
little
yes.
sensitive.
Santa lives in Norway. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, yep. There it is. There's her little place. Anyway,
I can't open it.
we've had our little history lesson tonight. Let's see what I can find in here. See if I can find something. I could use some kind of a scarf maybe on her head. She's got pretty clothes on.
Wiggly jiggly.
Here,
Wiggly
little,
jiggly. Right, Mom?
we have a little person. Hi.
Yeah, that was Elizabeth. She needed some
Elizabeth.
assistance, but she already went back upstairs now. Oh, and now my husband's calling.
Oh,
I'm gonna put you back on mute.
go ahead. Talk to them. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe she just needs a little bit more hair. I feel like she might need some hair. Let's see. Yeah. Just never know. She might need a little extra hair on her head. That's all she needed. Because her hair was real dark, and this will lighten it up. Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, little people. Good idea, Janice. Okay. They could be climbing around on her skirt. Yeah. So there's her hair. All right. Hi, Kathy. I was in here just working real hard while you were working, and here's some little people. I don't think there's any more littler in here than these people. I think that's the littlest they get. There's a little bikini, but there's some little people too. And you can see their legs. That's what we want. And I could tell Kathy was really glad to be back in Florida. She is so glad to be back down here. She was excited. So let's see. Let's put this little girl on here. See how fast I can fussy cut some of them out. Do we need any little people on the scavenger hunt while I'm cutting? I don't remember needing any. Janet's going to say goodnight. Melissa's back. So we could put her on there. Yeah, she looks good. And this girl here, she looks real casual, but I'm not sure if she'll show up with that black outfit. Here's somebody in a dress. She's got a black and white dress on. She might look good in the outer space. So, Jeannie's going to the grocery store. Okay, honey. Pick us up some ice cream. Don't forget the Hershey's chocolate. Do they have sugar-free Hershey's chocolate? Mm-hmm. Well, there's two people. Let's start off with that. Oh, this one's smaller than the other one. Okay. I don't suppose she could be over here climbing the rock, climbing this thing. That'd be all right. She could be standing on the rock. We could have them crawl around. Right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I did have the date over here. I'll stick it right there. Okay. So there's my reverse collage. She looks like she's sweating with all that glue running down her face. Wipe her brow off a little bit there. think that's what I'm going to do. I think it looks good. And here's the one we did the other day, and I love it. It was the faux Polaroid photo frame collage. I think that's what I called it. And I thought it was funny doing the Polaroid thing. So that's how we're going to be doing our reverse collage. So mini vintage iron. Oh yeah, Dana took a class. Did you do it today or yesterday? She took it with her sister, and they painted on a vintage iron, one of those cast iron irons. It was a cast iron, wasn't it, Dana? How'd it go? Did it look pretty? Send me a picture of it, and I'll show everybody. Bet it was. So I'm just going to put this over here and let it dry. And then I'm going to get my big paint book out, and we're going to paint something in the big paint book. And I was going to let I can let Pam, you want to paint something with me tonight, or are you going to work in your sketchbook there? She's going to unmute me in a minute. It wasn't a cast iron, but it was vintage. Okay. Cheryl never got her catalog. Well, it takes 10 days. How long ago was it? Oh, she's still on the phone. Never mind. I'll let the girls pick it out. So anyway, I was going to paint another chicken tonight. We painted this one the other day. And I can paint this one next. I'm just going to go right in order. When you do get your catalog, you'll owe me one. How about that, Cheryl? Janice said her grandmother had the real thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they switched to electric, they used them for door stoppers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Chris, yeah, I know, Chris. But you could use any kind of a magazine to do a reverse in. We just make it up as we go, Chris. Oh, she sent me a picture. I'm on mute. Let's see here. Oh, how cute. And it was a rooster. And you did a rooster with the chicken wire. Oh, we'll have to do that on the back of my picture tonight. Do the chicken wire. How cute. Was it a real iron or was it a imitation? It looks like a real iron with the plug in it and everything. You asked for it when I put it in the group a while back. Okay. It was real. Look how thin it was, and then there's two little prong there to plug it in to get it plugged in. That is cute. You could sit it in the windowsill. It doesn't take up a lot of room. I like it. But we're going to do the chicken wire tonight, and let me post the chicken that I'm going to do in the group. Photos. And we're going to do this one. And I guess I could go ahead and post your little picture. Let's see, where is it? It's thinking. Oh, yeah, you've got your American book. There you go. There it is. All right. Let me go back to Facebook. And we're going to edit. And I'm going to put Dana's picture in here too. Because we're going to do a little combo. And you could paint Dana's if you want. She wouldn't care. She's real nice. But I'm interested in the chicken wire. Now, where's my book? Oh my heavens, where's my book? Here it is. Here's my new book. Fan brush for feathers. Real feathers? Or you use them for the for the feathers? Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the chicken wire first. And I'm going to do yeah, you can use the fan brushes and use them for feathers or paint with them and make feathers. I think I'm going to do some kind of a color in the background, like maybe a little purple, because the rooster's white. So let me see if I can't spread that out. I can use my big card tonight. Break it in.
So we painted a picture that you posted on Facebook.
I posted a picture of it on Facebook, what we're painting tonight. And Dana's little iron that she went to an art class with her sister and painted an iron. And I like the chicken wire. So I'm going to do the chicken wire. And then I'm going to paint the white chicken on top. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I'm going to use my little tiny brush. And I got some gray. And I'm going to paint some chicken wire. So I might not be as curly swirly as Dana, but and this isn't going to show up. I might do better with a gel pen than a paintbrush. But I could do this first and then take the ink pen and do a little bit of wire twisting with it. How about that? I could handle that. So this goes down this way. Like that. Like that. And just kind of rough it in. It can be in the background anyway. I love my dagger brush. Yeah, I bought me a dagger brush not too long ago, and I love it. That's what I used a minute ago when I splattered.
Hey, what would we eat? Chicken chow?
It was vegetable lo mein and beef and broccoli,
Okay. And
and and the rice. So I wouldn't eat any of it.
I'm not.
Are you going down there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to see because I didn't have a receipt.
And it was $28.
Yeah.
And
You
four
made
egg
that?
rolls and 4 egg rolls. And I only ate 1 egg roll.
Did you want anything from Ollie's?
Just whatever I usually eat, you know. I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay. He's off like a herd of turtles. He's going out again. Oh, did it come? I don't know. Probably over there by the window. We got a new vaporizer. We don't really need it now. We were sick a week or so ago. I had a cold. But I don't think we were sick enough to have the vaporizer on. But I don't like waiting to the last minute when we need something. I don't know what happened to our old one. I think it wore out. It kept making the water, the motor in the water kept releasing metal particles. Can you see it? You can't even hardly see it. Pam's a painter. She likes to paint.
Sometimes. I like to be creative. But it's easy when it's like using something as inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could do it without a picture unless I've done it before. Of course, I'm making up the background.
Yeah. But see, that's just making it a plain collar on the back. So
Exactly. I think it'll be cute.
I need to let that dry a little bit. Maybe I should grab my heat gun and dry it. But my heat gun isn't one of those little tiny ones like everybody else uses because I just got one from Harbor Freight.
Uh-huh.
And so it's a big one.
Oh, those are the ones that get hotter than the crafty ones. I have one of those.
Yeah, this one has like little dials on it too to choose the temperature.
I bought my big one like that for my clay because I can use the heat gun when I want to dry my clay out a little bit when I'm throwing pottery. And I used it in here for the longest time until I found my heat gun. And I found my heat gun at the secondhand store. And I think I paid like $7 for it. So I got a good deal on it. And I took my other one like that, like what you have, back out into the garage. Yeah, that's a big one.
And I always put it on my floor to heat it up so I don't ruin my green mat.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You can catch fire with that one. Be extra careful. And don't lay it down after you turn it off because it stays hot. Do you have a carpet on the floor?
No, it's
Okay,
like a hard linoleum.
okay.
And there's concrete underneath it too. So
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about melting anything. And I would have a box or something to lay it on. Okay. So there's my chicken wire. I think that looks all right. So here's the chicken wire. It's gonna be in the background, so I'm gonna dry it. Oopsie.
make sure all my stickiness is away. Decide what I want to do. Let's see.
Now I might end up. I want to wait until after I finish painting, and I might go over some of this chicken wire with a little bit of a. I might have a gray gel pen, and I can do some wiring figure things to make it look like wire on this gray, and I want it to be settled in the background. But this is what I'm going to paint on top of it. So here we go. Here we go. A lot of white. Let's see now. And I think I'm going to. Do I want to use the good white or do I want to use the dollar white, the dollar store white? Good night, Kathy. I know you did. You were real excited earlier. Glad you're home, honey. You rest. Um,
Good night, Kathy.
Cheryl posted her one and only rooster in the group. Does that mean you're not going to make another one? Can never have enough roosters. Here it is. That I will ever paint. Okay. There's her rooster. All you gotta do is change the colors and it'll be just like the one I'm doing.
Oh, it's cute.
Sure, it's cute. Now, what did I do with the white one? There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna try using up some of the praying Joe's white, and it might look good. Might. Oh, I was gonna show Cheryl my daggered brushes here. I just got these last month. Uh, these are two little ones right here. This is a daggered brush,
Oh, okay.
and it looks like a knife, a daggered. And I splurged and bought myself some new brushes, uh, Christmas time, and this is the one I was using a little bit ago when I was painting on the. This is a dagger brush, and it's
Yeah,
not.
it's like an angle.
Yeah, it's an angle. It's a real long, and it's a long brush. It's got long uh, fibers, and then a long daggered sharp, and I love it. And then here's another one. Here's another one. There's a daggered brush.
Yeah.
So if you ever get a hold of any, I recommend them. And here's another one I use. I've been using them. And they're um, the brush hairs are whatever they've used. It's nice. I don't know what kind of hair they use, but it's beautiful hair, and it makes a nice. I probably will use this one for the white the rooster. So let's see here. Some of my other brushes I got over here. I probably need to get them out of the water. I leave them in. I'm terrible with my brushes. I'm terrible. I'm bad. Don't tell Sharon. She'll whip me. She'll whip me. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for um, my rooster here. And I'm going to make his head kind of like over this way. And has anybody been watching the new eaglets?
The new what?
The new eaglets, the baby eagles.
No.
I posted a little video the other day in our group, but I've been watching the eagles, and there's two little babies, and they're hatched, and the oldest one is about 3 days older than the little one, and he picks on, and I don't know if it's a he or she. We won't know that until they get older, but he picks on the little one. She's bossy. So I'm using this prang, and it's just not wide enough. But it's translucent. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down real thick and put a couple layers down. And then I'll let this dry, and then maybe I'll get the better white out and do some white on top of it. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just put a couple layers on it. This is tempera paint, and it's transparent. You can
That's
see.
not opaque.
You're right. And you can see the chicken wire in the background, but it'll be fine for the first coat, and then I'm going to put another coat on top of this and doctor it up. And But anyway, eagles, they mate for life, and the mother and the father. The mother is Harriet, and the father is Eagle. I don't know. He's got a number 26 or something, but he's not the her first husband. Uh, the first couple of uh, they boys eagles has passed away. It used to be Ozzy and Harriet. Harriet is still here, and they live up to like 30, 40 years.
Well,
So
that's cool.
they have a longevity life, and even though she lost a husband, she got another mate, and then they'll stay together for as long as they live, and so she's on her third husband, but she keeps having babies, and then they raise the babies, and they both share in the feeding. They share in still sitting on the babies. They will sit on these babies until they can't sit on them no more, until uh, uh, they get a little bit bigger. Then they'll be on their own in the nest, and they will hang out together in the nest, but until they'll sit on them as long as they can, because they're growing. They grow. I mean, they grow inches every day. You wouldn't
Yeah.
believe how fast they grow. So they eat meat immediately. They don't do milk, and they have a pouch in their throat, which is where all the food goes, and it's where the food stays until it's digested, and then they kind of, I don't know if they regurgitate it, or they process it, goes into the second stomach to digest, but it
Yeah.
stays in the pouch, and the pouch is where it gets real soft, and they have a very, very fast metabolism, and they're already eating rabbit and fish, and that's all I've seen so far is rabbit and fish. And they can eat bones and fur and everything. Nothing is wasted. Of course, the parents give them the 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 parents give them the best of the meat because they're babies, and the parents won't give them big bones or a bunch of fur or anything because they're babies.
Yeah.
They're good parents. They're very good parents. And so now I want to get the red out. Get the cardinal red. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit out. Well, maybe. And then I'm going to take my little dagger brush. And I'm going to make his crown. Like that. And fill it in. And I don't mind making the paint lumpy, making it texture-ish. like that. And then there's another one right here. And I might as well make it as big as I can, just to exaggerate it. Exaggerate it, might as well. And then there is a couple of streaks in the white paint, and I'm going to go ahead and put them down now. And then when I do the second coat over the white, that'll fade back. So just a little bit of that. And then he's got an eye up here. Let me see if I can't make his eye. Like that. And I will go over that again. And then he's going to have a beak. And I will go over that again in orange. Good. Oh, let me answer my phone here. Let's see here. Okay.
So Karen got a mosaic color by number book.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I like color by number.
I got one for Christmas, a sheet.
Yeah.
And I think it's on a canvas of some sort. I showed it off one day. It's been a while. And
was it like a paint by number or a color by number?
It's a paint by number. The paints came with it. And then I got me a diamond painting thingy. So I thought that would be something different to do this year. Not that I'm going to do it all the time, but I thought it would be interesting to try it and see how it is. And I got a kit, and there was 4 of them in the kit, and I gave one of them away for Christmas to Dana. I was hoping that Dana would do it with me, but she hasn't really said anything about it. I don't know that she's interested in doing diamond painting, but Becca said that she is not interested in diamond painting. She said that several times, so I'm not going to ask Rebecca to do diamond painting with me. But I have
some diamond painting stuff.
Okay, well, maybe you can do it with me. And I ordered some things, some extra tools to go with the kit. And some of it is here and some of it's not even here yet. So it's still on back order. So I thought it would be interesting.
I think I have a puppy dog one.
I think mine are beachy. I'll have to look at them again. I've forgotten. I've already forgotten, but I think they're.
I have a beachy paint by number.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sending one to Sharon And then I'm sending the dog one, paint by number, to Marty.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I kept one for myself too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just thought, well, it was just something fun and different, and maybe, maybe somebody out there uh might want. I know that Mina does it in our group here. Uh she comes in here. Mina does them, the diamond paintings. So she loves them. And I don't know if anybody else does the diamond painting. Uh Give a shout out if you've done them before, or if you like them, or nay, you don't like them.
I know Stacy Catitude does diamond painting a lot.
So
I did my owl diamond painting, and I have a elephant book that I'm going to do a diamond painting.
okay.
But I get busy doing other stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just for fun. Just for fun. Sharon makes two. Is that a different Sharon? I'm not sure. I have Sharon Lombard comes in here.
Oh, I think Sharon's giving her
Oh, is that her? Is that her
her
channel?
Instagram.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that's your Instagram. Okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, this isn't going to take too much longer to do. Just as soon as that white dries, it's going to take forever for that white to dry. Put a couple little highlights in there. Like that. No problem. Done. So I just got to let that white dry. I will go over his eye again. Okay. So I'm going to dry this. Yeah, I've got a lot of things I want to do this year. I got a big list. Well, I don't have to worry about my cat coming in this room. There's no way that my cat would come in here. She would run. The dogs come in and lay on the floor, but that's it.
Yeah, I really don't like having the cat come in my room. You used to not have a cat, but have one now.
Yeah, I heard.
It's a cutie, though.
Well, I think you can handle one. Does your little boy share the cat with others? Or does he hold the cat all the time?
He holds it a lot of the time. He doesn't like the other siblings to mess with it.
Now, I do have real chicken feathers. Oh my gosh, don't ask me where they are, but I've got real chicken feathers. I can put some real feathers on this thing. I'm going to have to let this dry though real good. It's going to take a while to dry. I know it's early and it's not even 8 o'clock yet, but I feel that I need to go and rest. Um, I had just a little bit of a tummy virus today, and I think I had a little bit of food poisoning, and
Uh-oh.
we had ordered Chinese yesterday, and I thought, well, maybe it was just too rich because I haven't my diet, has been extremely carb free, and I ate all those noodles, and and I know it was like carb city overdose.
Oh
And
yeah.
I thought maybe that it wasn't settling on my stomach because of the carbs. But during the night, I was still burping and extremely bloated. And then Joe was getting bloated. And I said, "Oh, we've got food poisoning." So I told him to throw the rest of it out. No more left. I'm not eating leftovers. And I called and told them today I didn't really want to complain, but I wanted them to do a clean sweep of their grill, and
Oh yeah.
I wanted them to know that we got food poisoning. And I said, I have, and I've been down here for over 10 years and they have never had a problem with this place. And they just have an alley kitchen, and it's just a grill and a couple of, a stove on one side and the griddle on the other side. And they make the egg rolls and all of the Chinese dishes, and they make everything up fresh right there on the griddle. But vegetables can come in and maybe they didn't get washed or something.
Yeah.
You just never know. And I wanted him to know. And he says, what time did you get your food? And I said, it was at lunchtime. And he says, oh, what did you order? What did you order? And I said, well, I ordered vegetable lo mein and chicken broccoli. Okay, okay. Well, see, he was going to probably go and look for all of those ingredients and investigate. He says, you come
Yeah.
in, we'll give you money back. And so Joe was going to stop by. He went to the grocery store, so he was going to stop by, and it was $28.
Oh
And
yeah.
so uh
Well, at least you didn't find hair in your food after
no.
you're already done eating.
No, I've never had
Oh,
any problem.
I went to a Chinese buffet place and I found black hair in my rice
Yeah,
after I was done eating. Well, I wasn't all the way done eating, but after finding that, I was like, yep, I'm done. I lost my appetite.
yeah.
And then my stomach was really upset for the next couple hours on my drive home. I was like, yeah, that's not good.
Okay, Cheryl. Sharon painted a chicken. She's going to try to post it on Instagram. Are you a member in our group, in my group, Sharon? In the Facebook group? I can't remember if you joined or not, but you can always post in my Facebook group if you want to do that. Cheryl says she has one diamond painting. She hasn't even started, but she needs space to do it in. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to set up a TV tray or some kind of something that you can leave up, and leave it in the corner to where it's not anybody's way, Cheryl.
Unless you have it mounted on a canvas, like
Yeah.
mounted on a frame.
And when I do my diamond painting, I've watched directions on how to do it, and I know that Pam already knows this, but you don't peel all of the sticky off at once.
No, you don't.
You just do it by sections, and you work like from the top down or something like that, or bottom up, or whichever way. So I think it'll be fun. And I did buy the glue. There was a top glue that they recommended, the diamond painting glue that I bought, and I thought it was right here. Here it is. Uh, to put on top of it, even though it's stuck down, it's on sticky paper or sticky canvas or something. They recommend that you do a sealer on it, and it's probably just plain clear glue. Who knows? But anyway, I did buy the recommended diamond sealer to put on mine when we get done, and that way none of the diamonds will accidentally fall off later as it ages. So yeah, I'm gonna get it out one day and go over. I'm waiting on some other things to come in that go with it, because I ordered one of those little boxes to put the seeds in and all the diamonds in. Don't know if I'm going to need it or not, but since I have 3 kits, I want to keep all my leftover beads, and they say you can use those in your art, in your mixed media art. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, keep your little gems.
Yeah, bling. So, but anyway, I do need to let this dry real good, and I'll either finish it Thursday or finish it tomorrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign off. And Pam, thank you for coming on and spending the day with
Yep.
me today. I've enjoyed it.
Oh, there's my chicken.
She did it. She did it. Looks good. It looks good. He's looking out the hole. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, so I'll see everybody soon. I'll see you in the chat room somewhere. Good
All
night.
right, have a good night.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Glenda. Bye, Sharon. Bye, Cheryl.